Coming in 2023 on the PS5, PS4, Switch, Xbox Series XS, and something else. What was that? And Xbox One. Alright. Look at all those ninjas. So we saw that on their website. Legendary Ninjas Reunite. That's going super fast, man. It's like a super fast, super epic dopamine hit. I don't think you can get faster dopamine hits than that. Naruto times Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. Naruto Top 99. Minato, Kakashi, and Obito. Well, that's cool because interesting thing is these are like my main characters that I play when I play for fun, and probably the majority of the characters that I play. I play like Sasuke, Itachi, and then like Obito, Kakashi, and Minato, right? Interesting. Alright, so these seem like they're new voice lines, right? So maybe what they're telling us is that every single character is getting new voice lines, and that in itself is a lot of work, right? So these are the old stages that I said were coming back. So this is all stuff that, yeah, this stage as well. I had mentioned this many videos back in my initial reactions to this, that we're getting basically all the old stages as new stages, right? The issue here is, like, I mean, I've been playing this dichotomy the entire time, right? Like, where there's these matchups where it's like Shikamaru versus Hidan, or playing with Naruto and Jiraiya's support, or Minato and Jiraiya's support. I mean, this is all stuff that I was able to do and you have been able to do for like 12 years, right? Nothing new here. It's just a little bit flashy stuff. It's like they're putting PNG images up, like just pictures of these people up and their characters, and they're putting flashy stuff in the background, and they're putting, you know, they did that quick and fast animation. Like, where did it go? Like, they did this quick and fast animation. Like, this is what they did, right? And then they'll put those individual pictures up. Okay, they put them in a slide. I cannot believe this, I'll be honest with you. It is literally that simple. It's just an extra teaser trailer to just keep teasing people. You know, imagine this, they didn't give us the last trailer with the Baryon mode and the new Sasuke, and imagine this was our second trailer. Do you know how upset people would be? I'm not upset, I'm not emotional, I'm just baffled and confused, right? Because, like, it's just very anticlimactic and boring. My goodness. Are they trying to tell us, like, that this is going to be free to play? Because that would be exciting, right? At the very end of this, if they said, hey, free to play, you don't have to pay for it. It's like Overwatch 2 now, right? Overwatch 1, you had to pay 50 to 100 bucks to play it. Now it's free to play Overwatch 2. Fortnite, right? Isn't that free to play? A lot of things are free to play. I've never played Fortnite. There's a lot of things I don't play. I just have a couple games that I play. I used to play a lot of different games back in the day. But I just don't understand. I know that there's a big free-to-play trend. I think this is what they're trying to tell us, right? That this is going to be free-to-play. Oh my god, bro. I guarantee you, I don't guarantee you, but I'm about 95% sure it will be pay-to-play and not free-to-play. So, okay, they all got voice lines. I get that they're like celebrating the 20th anniversary and everything like that, but when you do a celebration like that, you need something special, right? If you noticed, I didn't even react to the voice lines because I was like subconsciously listening to them, and they were not even that great, right? Like, maybe they're better than what I am assuming they are, right? But I mean, I don't know. It's just, there's nothing here, right? Like, we even knew about the maps before, so showing us those maps should not get us excited. Like, if they showed us a very, very, very new map that no one has ever seen before, that might be a little bit exciting, right? But they didn't show us that. Guys, I think they may be trolling us, right? At this point, because what do you think the odds are that they actually listen to feedback from potential buyers of the game, right? Or just the social feedback, like from YouTubers and stuff like that. I'm almost positive that they didn't get the feedback that they wanted from the first trailer, so then they gave us the Baryon mode, right? To really get us excited. But now it's at the point where all you had to do was leave that trailer, right? All you had to do was leave that last trailer up. Even if this game comes out in October, November, no one's going to forget about it. Everyone's going to want to play it. Everyone's excited. You didn't really need to do anything more. In today's day and age, right, when you make a video game and the socializing behind that game and the availability of that game is very different than how things were even just last year or a couple years ago or a few years ago. It is very, very different now than it was 5 years ago. It is extremely different now than it was 8 to 10 years ago, right? And I think that a lot of times, I wouldn't be talking about these games if I didn't like them, if I didn't even love them, right? Or I didn't enjoy them a lot and thought that they were worth talking about. The thing is, let's put it this way. I would prefer that the game is not free to play. I would prefer to just pay a full price for the game so I can get all of the content in the game, right? I don't like to pay for all these extras and all this sort of stuff. I don't like microtransactions. And I know some people like all that, and that's fine. But for me, I just love paying the price of the game, and then boom, you get all this stuff. And it's like they put their heart and soul into it, and it was fantastic. And, later down the road, if there's some DLC packs or something like that, and they make sense, they're not too pricey, and it's new content that they're making after to keep the game alive, right? I'm okay with that too. But to string people along, and make... Like, imagine they give you Indra, Ashura, the new Sasuke, the new Naruto, and I don't know, 5 or 10 new characters, right? Fine. But then they make like 10 to 20 DLC characters down the road, and it costs an enormous amount of money. What they're really doing is just recycling old content, and this is what people, and basically getting you to play for the new game that's really not a new game. It's all old content. All these maps are from Storm 2 Generations, maybe Storm 3. Most of them are actually from Storm 2, which is crazy because it's a 12-year-old game and getting older by the day, right? Indra and Ashura, no one really cares about them. Like, if they're in the game, cool. Like, some people will play with them, and some people do really care about them. But the majority, if some people love those characters, but the majority of people don't really like those characters, don't care about them. There isn't, insane depth to the story about those characters. So we would prefer some of the characters that we know more, right? Like, this is a good example of this, is like the top 100 Naruto characters, right? And like the new storyline or manga being written about Minato, and potentially Itachi and Kakashi and these kind of things, right? Like, I think it's Minato that won, right? So that's exciting. Everyone wants to know about Minato. People love Naruto's father. Not just because it's Naruto's father, but because he is one of the most amazing ninja and shinobi in the entire world of Naruto. And people want more of him. If these are all new voice lines, right? For new things that might be happening, that's exciting, right? And I saw that in Overwatch 2 as well. Like, everybody got new voice lines, but something in my mind tells me that the extent in which all the Naruto characters will get new voice lines will be very limited. That's my guess. Will be very limited compared to, say, Overwatch 2, where they did a complete overhaul. They paid, their budget for it was probably massive. They paid voice actors God knows how much money, right? But in this game, we don't know. We have to wait and see. But something tells me that I get this feeling like there's going to be a lot of gimmicks. There will be there will be changes to this game, but they won't really enhance the quality of life experience in the game. People really want to see new mechanics. People really want to see new characters. People want to see new stages, not old stages that are returning that you already showed us in the first trailer. I'm not upset. I don't think we really need to see anymore, right? At this point, I don't understand the point of this trailer, and I think it's only making the game potentially look not so great, right? The game might come out and blow us all out of the water, right? And they're just teasing us and teasing us, maybe. Or maybe they're trolling us, right? Like, I definitely have seen trolling in the past from Storm games. It's not really pleasant or too professional, in my opinion. Who knows? Maybe they just make whatever content and they don't really listen to us. You know, maybe they're just like, we'll just do whatever. Whatever happens, happens. And the joke's kind of on us because they're not paying attention. It's possible. Anything's possible. Unfortunately, not a lot new has been revealed here. Overall, not too impressed. I'm hoping the game's free to play at this point. You know, before I wouldn't have asked any questions. Baryon mode, done. You know, like whatever you give us, you give us. But now I'm starting to question everything after this trailer. I'm not like angry, I'm not emotional, I'm not upset. I want the best for the game, for the companies that make the game, for the anime, for all the fans, for you watching this, for me, for my personal experience playing these games, for the YouTube channel that I have here. I want all the best for everybody. But this was really odd, guys. I'd like to know what you think in the comments below. And, yeah, really weird.